welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to attempt to drive my Mustang for the first time. I'm driving, I don't care about the rear wheel.
I am driving the Mustang today.
Now in my previous video, I removed all the damaged parts from the front and the rear wheel to know exactly what I need to buy so I can test drive the car. However, I did have a problem with the front struts being stuck. I have purchased all the parts for the Mustang to be driven again, and you have no idea how much I have spent from my $5,000 budget challenge.
I've already picked up the struts along with lowering springs. Finally managed to finish sourcing everything for the back wheel from this Mustang right here. Unfortunately, we cannot pick anything for the front as everything is being burnt out. Here we got the spindle knuckle along with the bearing, as well as a new speed sensor, the shock top mount along with the end link. We got a new axle, new control arm, and I found these shocks with lowering springs for such a good deal.
We will get to the pricing in a little bit, but
Let's go ahead and start assembling those parts.
so we can test drive it for the first time.
To start off, I will change the lowering spring. To do that, we need to lower the subframe. So we got one bolt over here, size 13 bolts over here, and the last one will be right here. And then we can lower the subframe so we can have room to take the shock out of the way. We're taking this screw out, then we have this one left right here. Once we take this, the subframe should come down, and then there you go. And the shock should be loose, just like that. Let's put the caliper somewhere else. Or we just leave it. We'll leave it here for now. You can see the shock has more space to remove. If you're not changing the sway bar, I would recommend removing the end link so you have enough room. Then you just lift it, literally just come out. There you go. Spring is out. Now we change it with the new one. Alright, now what we're gonna do is lift the car back up. Spring is back, and then we tie the first one here. That's the first bolt to go in, and then you take this whole piece and you put the second bolt in here. These two bolts, they bolt right here. I'm gonna keep lifting the subframe so we don't put a lot of pressure on the bolts when we tie them, and that should be done for the lowering spring, and then we'll put everything else again. It's getting along, guys, it's getting there. You see the screw, we can just tie it in even on our hands. There you go, spring is back on. Now we're adding the end link. Plug the axle in there. Knuckle is in. Once the knuckle is in, now we start connecting all the links. Let's put first the big screw for the knuckle. I'm putting the new one just in case the old one got damaged. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, no. I want to take this piece out again. I'll take this one out. Oh, never mind. It said, I come out. There we go. Put it back in the... Alright, so we got this one in.
We got this one in. We got this one in. Spring is in. We need to get this one in here. We need to get the control arm from here to here. Axle is in, of course. Installing the control arm. Stick that bolt out. Then slide this one in here. Pull the bolt back. Slide this. And the nut back. We will tighten it and torque it in a bit. And then this should come all the way to here. The bolt to go here in the lower. Hey, come back. I believe we have everything connected except this one. Taking this away and we're replacing it with a new bolt. Right, now we go ahead and install the rear shock. I'm adding the 2 bolts for the shock on the bottom. And then we add the end link, and I believe then we can start tightening everything. We gotta torque these to 66 pounds. Right, now we have everything almost back in here. So what I'm going to do right next is tie every bolt that we put in here, so then we can put the caliper and the rotor back in here, so the rear wheel will be done. Let's do this. Now we're adding the brake pads back in here. The rear wheel is almost complete. Can't believe we're gonna test drive the Mustang today. Make sure the transmission works. Everything else works as it should. That's my goal if we finish the front end. But we have that stuck struts. Can we do it today? That's my goal. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the button below. It's completely free, and that's what keep me going and keep the channel going. Forget the little guy. The little guy is still not tight. How can we forget this little guy? To the last part, the calipers. Let's put the brake pads first. I have to push the caliper cylinder back. It's been pushed out, I think because of the handbrake earlier from the first part. So I'm gonna go use this tool to push the cylinder back, put it in here. Rear wheel looks almost complete. Mount this one in here and good to go. You can see when using this tool, we'll push the cylinder back. So you tighten it, then you spin it. You can see the cylinder is already going back. And there you go. Caliper fits in there. Now I'll put the 2 bolts in here. And in here, I'll be tightening the shock into the mounting bracket. I think adding the last screw, and then we should be left only with the speed sensor. Now the speed sensor sits over here. There you go. Flips over here, and then goes connects over here. Alright guys, as you can see, the rear wheel is complete. It's starting to get darker and colder, but I'm still determined and I'm thinking can finish the front wheel if we get that strut out of the way. But before we go there, I have a surprise. What we're gonna throw in here is the new wheels that I just bought. Alright, so here are the wheels. They look pretty shiny. Very nice. Let's go. And by the way, we need to do some work on this GTR. Been sitting here, I just did the water pump, timing belt, pulleys, tensioners, everything. We need to drive it more. We need to take videos. So let's go ahead, put the wheel on the back and start on the front wheel and take it from there. I am driving the Mustang today. Let's go. So happy, everything looks so new.
I like those rims better than the one I had before.
Yeah, those comes on the something black, like black accent, whatever Mustang. I don't know, it looks weird because all this is coming in. You gotta lower the car, see how the wheel looks like. But for now, let's finish the front one. The way to take out these screws is you gotta hammer them as hard as you could. It came out! Wow. Alright.
What, so they can loosen up or something?
Yeah. I know you're not supposed to reuse these, but they still look good to me. And I haven't bought other ones, so I'm just gonna use this one for now. Take the speed sensor out of this, and then it should technically slide out. See? Kinda stuck on the top. There we go! The shock is out. Now I need to put the new one in there. I think I can put this in a little bit. It will be my first time to take the inner tire out. That's my new inner tire rod. So I just want to see how the connection looks from the other side. So this is how it looks. I gotta remove that clamp so this whole piece can come out. The clamp is removed. There we go, the boot is out of the way. This part needs to come out, which I bought the tool for it. You use this tool, inner tire rod removal. Let's try it. So you take it all the way out. Then you clamp it here on top of the inner. I'm not removing the outer tire rod from the inner because the whole thing is damaged. So this is how you're supposed to remove it. You put the tool in here, you tie that bolt, then you tie the bottom bolt, and then you just wrench it out. Yeah! Ouch! Hurt myself, but shoot! But this thing is out. Out with the old and in with the new. It's time for the outer road. I'm not gonna count how many turns or whatever because I'm doing alignment for this car when I finish it, so it really doesn't matter to me. Oh shoot, I forgot something. Wait. I forgot this part to go back in here. It looks like we have to remove this to take this clamp out. I'm not sure because of the accident or something. This bolt is pretty stuck. So what I'm gonna do is cut it and take it out because I don't have time. I need to drive this today. I need to test drive this today. So let's go ahead and cut it. Here we go. We got this and the clamp. Let's go install them in the car. First thing first is cleaning the surface of the inside where the boot sits. Then we slide the boot all the way to the inside. We're gonna make it clamp in there. There we go. It's already clamped. This is a one-time use. So if you got the same, you can, like a new one, you can use it. Otherwise, you can use a plastic zip tie just to secure the end of it. Now you can take something like this and you just grab one end to start rotating it. So we'll tie that zip tie. There we go. Now we put the nut back again.
what I did is I counted the threads in here, 29, and then I counted 29 threads here. Although I'm doing an alignment, so I don't care. But to be something, you know, almost accurate. All right, now it's time for the control arm. We'll take the screw out of the way first. And we'll put the control arm in here. Inner tie rod is in, outer tie rod is in. Control arm is in, we just need to put the nut here. And then after that, we just put the shock and we put the caliper, then the wheel. I have a bad feeling about that wheel. If you see, it's like sticking out. I don't know if it's because of the body, because of the lowering spring. I haven't lowered it yet, so let's see how that looks. It's time for the shock right now, but I think I gotta lift the car from the other side too, so it will balance, because right now I can't even turn the wheel just because of the car is lifted sideways. Almost done, guys. The shock, stabilizer, and we should be good to go. Screws on top. A quick update, the shock is on with the lowering springs, everything else is on. The control arm inside, and then we put the brakes, wheel, and then we can lower the car and see how it sits. So everything on the front side of the wheel is done, it's complete. The shock is on, the brake is on, control arm is on, inner and outer tie rod are on. So right now is the moment that I promised you guys in the morning. I'm gonna drive this car. So let's put the front wheel on, lower the car, and test it.
If anybody doesn't know how to change a tire.
I'm pretty excited. Well, I'm just like, I don't know about that rear wheel. If I put something wrong, or why is it sticking out like that? Or is it because of the lowering springs? It's not adjusted yet. I don't know.
No,
We'll
but
see.
this one looks straight and this one doesn't look straight.
Yeah. It's time to lower the car.
As long as the wheels stay on it.
I really can't wait to see like how the car looks. Each wheel we're going like sideways. Now, hopefully everything is gonna flush nice and even. Here goes nothing. You can see the rear wheel. Something's still wrong in the rear wheel.
Yeah, that one looks a little sketchy. It's looking kind of twisted in the back, but it looks good in the front.
Yeah, the front wheel looks good. Flush and nice. Even the measurement looks good with the lowering springs, you know, because it's got the lowering springs right now.
You guys like my car? This is my car. And this is my motorcycle.
Yeah. So, if you guys remember, when I bought the car, the battery was dead, but I left it here for 2 days now. And it shows it's charged. So I don't have to buy a battery. Hopefully that's the OEM, not the OEM, the one that came when I bought the car. Let's hope that still works. And it says it's fully charged. Let's see if we can trust it.
That's his motorcycle back there.
Go.
You see that one?
That's your bike that you never ride anymore. Here we go. Battery's in. Let's hope it's actually charged and it will work. Hey,
Lights
look
on.
at that. Here goes nothing. You want to go in the back and get the cold start? Yeah.
Sure.
Should check the cold start up. Because you've never seen it.
The neighbors are gonna get mad.
I'm driving.
Some of you might wonder how much did it cost me to make the Mustang run and drive. So here is a breakdown of the cost, which is $728 out of $5,000 budget. I am so happy that I got the car running and driving. Make sure the engine and transmission are perfectly fine and healthy. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned for part 3.